Needs we must. What's up, everybody? This is Spike.
This is Drew.
Saddle up on the bar. It's time for 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means?
Cookies and porn? You're the best mom ever.
Okay, terrific.
Hashtag get loopy, talk smack. You're listening to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Get loopy, talk smack.
I think our chief loopy smack talker is probably in her Freddy hole right now because the twisters are coming.
In her Frady hole?
Well, that's what they call it in Oklahoma. I don't know what they call it in Nebraska.
Is that her bah hole?
I don't
Frady
think
hole.
so. That'd be
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for being patient. I'm sure you've been missing us, longing for us, as it were. We're back for now. We'll see how that goes. I had a mini meltdown just now, but we're good. We're back.
half a dozen of those a day, right?
A day.
You've got traffic to work, traffic home from work. Then there's the whole work thing.
Yeah, just one or two things going on at work.
Right. And I just want to say, if you saw other podcasts while we were on hiatus, that's okay. I understand. I don't think Spike does. He's got a thing about that. I understand if you the podcast.
Who are we drinking to?
I think we should drink to Willie. It's his birthday.
Willie Nelson?
Yeah.
I'm going to make you lose some points here because you should have said your wife since it was her birthday yesterday.
Well, yesterday, but it's not today. Today is May Day. It's the
May
workers'
Day,
day.
May Day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so we're drinking a Willie tonight, huh?
Let's free Willie.
Let's free Willie. What are you toasting tonight? What are you toasting with?
I'm toasting a little BV caramel.
I'm doing. Ooh, what? Oh, that's right. I think I remember you telling us that a fortnight or two ago.
But into the bottle. Still got a little bit. How about you?
I got maybe about a third left of this chelada. I'm going to have to go get a second one here soon.
You'll have to get one of the, here we go. See, now I got to do this. I can't say what I was going to say.
Sorry. I needed a drink.
You'll have to get your own personal Lakers girl to go get you another chelada.
Right.
If you ask me. Have
you tried these yet?
I still haven't. They're on my list, though. You've been bragging about them, and I want to give those a shot.
It's Modelo Beer Chelada Especial with the refreshing flavor of tomato, salt, and lime.
Yeah, that sounds really good to me.
So this isn't like the Clamato Budweiser one. This is, I don't know what it is, but it's magical.
What, richer, heavier, lighter, more peyote?
Definitely more flavorful.
I gotcha.
I usually throw some sea salt on the top.
Sure.
I don't put it right in the hole. That's what she said.
You don't want to salt the hole.
That way, when I take a sip, every once in a while, I get a couple granules of salt in there, and
because you've got a salty rim, I like that.
Right.
Well,
if you're
not the fact that you do, but in general.
Because if you're going to lick a rim, make sure it's salted.
I think if you're going to lick a rim, the odds are real good it's salted.
Right.
Just going to say, the odds are probably good. There's some salt there.
So right out of the chute, I want to ask, what is the latest update with the neighbor and the hot tub?
You know, I feel sad now.
Oh.
Because...
Did she die?
No, she's still around.
Okay.
Why do you think I'm sad? No, the thing is, we have not hit the hot tub all winter. It was 85 yesterday, and I think 78 today. It's been the first 2 days of summer. We skipped spring entirely. But we haven't hit the hot tub one damn time all winter long. So it really has not been an issue.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. That, and I flooded my closet last fall when I was filling out the hot tub, so I have to replace that faucet before I fill the house full of water again. So I have maintenance issues.
There
are things I must do.
Did you okay, so it's not necessarily a follow-up question, it's more of a transition. Did you go golfing yesterday with the missus or no?
No, actually, my clubs are at the golf course, but I am not. Christmas, I got my clubs regripped from the missus, but I just took them down there like last Friday. So when I pick them up, I will have brand new sticky grips.
Sticky grips.
Please, a giggle or something. No, but we'll be golfing this week for sure.
What about sticky grips? You want me to laugh at?
I just a chuckle or something. A little innuendo.
Innuendo. So excuse me?
I said that a kid.
Yes.
Yes.
Just like Aerosmith, Back in the Saddle. I like that. That was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give us all the deets, my brother?
Well, you know what? Interestingly enough, I turned her off. I muted her. Alexa can't hear me talk right now. You can listen to us by saying, Alexa, play 805 Live with Spike and Drew. And she'll grab it from TuneIn. Yeah, she'll grab it from TuneIn and play it.
Do it.
No, I've got her muted because she will talk smack. She's yappy.
Show the audience that it works.
All right, here we go. Alexa, play 805 Live with Spike and Drew. Okay, so yesterday she did, and now she can't find it. Get us on TuneIn. You can get us on Spotify, the Apple Podcast app. You can get us on the Google sad little podcast app. You can find us pretty much anywhere, but if you go to our webpage, all the links are there, 805liveshow.com.
But apparently not Alexa now.
Well, she's moody. Yesterday she played us. Today she's going to make me look like an idiot on live podcast division.
So whatever platform you do choose to see us, we would greatly appreciate it if you could rate us on whatever platform you may be listening on, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, any of the former or the latter. Because the better you rate us, the better people will tune in.
Right. And there's nothing quite as exciting as being an idiot in front of lots of people.
Because we're bougie like that. We want to be idiots in front of all the peoples, or just a select few of the peoples.
Right. We still have a couple continents to go. I haven't looked lately, but we've been to Asia. We've been to Europe. I don't think we've been to Africa or Australia. I don't know that we've been listened to there. So tell your international friends.
Tell my what?
International friends.
International.
Right. So much has happened since the last time we chatted. I feel like a Rolodex that's spinning.
Also, let's throw out, if you're so inclined, 402-882-0298 is the home hotline in South Yankton, Nebraska.
The home office, yes.
The home office, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, leave us a voicemail. Tell us what we're doing, or if you missed us, or if you didn't miss us. That'd be even funnier, I think.
Right.
So much. So stinking much stuff. Facebook played a fool. That happened while we were gone.
It did.
Wow. Did you see that Facebook's going to be a dating app now?
I did not see that.
That was just falling all over the Facebook newsfeed today, that they're going to add dating functionality to the book.
That will just be nothing but bad idea, I'm guessing.
Yeah, right. They already are tracking you everywhere you go. So you'll start doing dating stuff and they'll be like, he was a Pornhub just yesterday. Back up.
So I know that you're kind of a weird psycho about this. I'm surprised you haven't, for lack of a better term, pulled out of the majority of Facebook stuff. I still see that you're active participant, but I know that you're kind of psycho about getting your
privacy. You know, and if it wasn't for the 805 page, I probably would have pulled the pin. But I did go through all my security settings, and I would encourage everybody to do that. Go to your Facebook settings and then go to security and privacy and security, whichever it is. And I took out almost all the apps, but maybe one that have access to my info.
Right.
Today, they also announced that Facebook is going to be letting users opt out of being tracked when they're not even in Facebook. Right now, if you go to Facebook and then you leave Facebook and then you go to ilovepuppies.com, they're tracking you everywhere you go on the web, even when you don't have Facebook open. They're going to come up with a way very shortly to where you can kill that, and Facebook won't be able to track you when you're not even on Facebook. So do that one also. Hebert.
So I just, as you were telling your tale of woe there, I was seeing that Paul Stanley, Tommy Thayer, John Five of Marilyn Manson fame.
Yeah.
Tommy Aldridge from Whitesnake and Ozzy, and then Rudy Sarzo from Quiet Riot. They're heading up one of those rock and roll fantasy camps in Las Vegas in October.
Holy buckets, would that be a blast?
I think so, except Tommy Aldridge is the only drummer, and I'm not a big drummer. I'm not a big Tommy Aldridge fan.
Right. My problem, remembering it after the event.
But trying to get to view packages. Here we go. Oh my God. To be able to jam on stage with Paul Stanley, Tom Thayer, John Five, Tommy Aldridge, and Rudy Sarzo, performing live with Paul Stanley at House of Blues. Oh my God. There's so much here. I can't even go. What do you think the top package is worth?
I'm going to say the top package is $6,500.
Very close. It's $5,000.
Oh, buckets.
But there's a bunch of stuff that's on here. You get contact with one of the professional touring musicians to discuss your upcoming exercise, be placed in a band with one of the rock star counselors for 4 days. So you're going to hang out with one of those guys for 4 days.
Which is huge.
Oh, wait. Who's the rock star counselors? Gretchen Menn from Zepparella, Teddy Andreas from Roses, Vinny Appice from Dio, Tanya O'Callahan, who the hell she is, Tony Franklin from The Firm, Evan Stanley, which is Paul Stanley's son, Les Warner from The Cult, Monty Pittman. I don't know hardly any of these guys. But the thing that I had seen before about this, you were talking about remembering it all. You can do the follow me photography package. So for 4 days and for $500, somebody follows you around just to take pictures of you doing stuff.
So you totally get the rock star package.
Pretty much. I mean, you have to pay $5,000, but then for another $500, they're gonna.
Mr. Spike, can we get a quote? Don't bother me. I like it.
That's funny.
I like it. I don't like it $5,000 worth,
right?
But I like it. Okay. Although, let's be honest. Well, I can't say that I've ever dropped $5,000 in Vegas. I've dropped some coin in Vegas.
Yeah, not $5,000 coin.
No. No, I would be sleeping in the breezeway if I dropped $5,000 coin in Vegas. I would not be allowed back in the house until that was made back up.
So do you recall last we spoke, Team Lucas was planning on going on a cruise?
Vaguely, yes, I do. It was like a Kiss cruise, maybe?
Correctamundo, my friend.
Ding, 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 ding.
That has since been canceled.
Arrow. By the Lucas household or by the Kiss household?
By Team Lucas, because Team Kiss decided they're not doing any meet and greet or photography photo ops at all on the cruise.
So they're going to show up to the Sky Lounge. Welcome to the Sky Lounge. And the stylings of Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. They're going to do that 1 or 2 nights and then tan on the Lido deck, and that's it?
So they essentially, what I've heard happens on the cruise is they play acoustically when everybody's getting on the boat.
Gotcha.
Like
All right.
before you're even pulled out, that's what she said. They do an acoustic unmasked show. And then
Okay. All four of them are on the cruise, I'm assuming?
All four of the current members of KISS, yes.
Right. Okay.
It's important I preface it like that because it's not Ace Frehley and Peter Criss with these guys.
Right.
So then they have other bands playing. Tesla's been there, Dead Daisies have been there, other bands like that.
Gotcha.
And then you get to pick of one of two shows to see KISS play. And somewhere in that area, you were then given the opportunity for a meet and greet and or the photo op.
Gotcha.
And so when the details came out that was not going to be a thing this year, I said to my cousin and I said to Mrs. Spike, I said, nope.
Not happening?
For what we're paying to not get to press the flesh a little bit, not worth it.
So 4 or 5 day cruise, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Now, what would a unbranded 4 or 5 day cruise for two of you set you back normally?
That's a very good question. I do not know the answer offhand.
What would a KISS cruise for two set you back?
The KISS cruise was going to cost us probably, I want to say $3,000 just for the cruise. Now, that didn't include the flight to Florida, hotel room before load in, and then when we get back.
I thought you were going out of California, so wow, that's a whole lot.
Out of Florida.
I got you.
So
yeah, that is.
Having said that, and having made that very tough decision, and since there was an announcement made last week, we're going to do the Gene Simmons Vault experience in San Francisco.
Are you seriously?
We are.
The one where Gene delivers the vault?
We are going to do that.
Oh my God. Should I send you my GoPro now? So you have it set up and running?
So I can about imagine you probably don't see it in your feed, but I'll explain to you and the listeners what kind of happens with this thing. So we're not doing the executive producer $25,000 experience. We're not doing that one.
I'm shocked.
I know. Hey, if I had the $25K to invite him into the house, I would. What we're doing is $2,000, and then the group of people that choose this one meet at a location predetermined about a week before it actually happens.
Gotcha.
I don't know the thought process of that. It's not like people are going to hang out. I don't know. They're not going to let people in who don't have the magic ticket, the golden ticket, as it were.
Right.
But the location is kept secret till about a week out.
Well, there's got to be some kind of secret knock and a speakeasy and something. Because I can't imagine there are going to be 300 of you.
No. I think the top has been maybe, I want to say maybe 100.
Okay.
But still, do the math there, brother.
Right.
100 people at $2,000 a pop.
Probably worth his time to catch a private flight.
That is not a bad payday for the brothers. So what happens then is he is escorted to a stage, and he usually has a 6-string guitar. And then depending on where, he sometimes has guests. Vinnie Vincent has made an appearance. Paul Stanley is going to make an appearance in Las Vegas. There's been no announcement as far as San Francisco who's going to be there with him, if anybody.
Knowing you as I do, if Vinnie Vincent came there, you would need to be wearing Depends.
Yeah.
You would make a mess.
And I tell you what I've been hearing, and I keep forgetting that you don't see the same news feeds that I see. The couple times he's made appearances, he's been very wonderful. Everybody says how great this guy is. He takes all the time in the world to make sure you get stuff signed that you wanted, to talk to you if you want to talk. The guy's a sweetheart, it sounds like.
Just like Mr. Dave then.
F Mr. Day. But so then what happens is after Gene plays a little guitar, after he does a little Q&A session, he then goes into a room, and then you're escorted one by one into the room to have a few moments with Mr. Simmons, and he presents you with the vault, and then you can even ask him what to inscribe on the top. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You've got it booked.
Penciled in. We got that is, you got to make a couple gig appearances first.
Got to make some coin.
Right. But it is definitely hard penciled in at this point.
Excellent. What's the date?
August 22nd, I believe. It's a Wednesday of all days.
Well, your rock and roll calendar is less full, but more full than ours. But we have a couple things on ours. But I think yours is probably a little more up close and personal.
Speaking of rock and roll calendars, and I realize that I've been hogging a lot of the talking here, I do want to bring up, we went to go see Steel Panther a while ago.
Always a good time.
Holy crap, what a good time.
Has it ever been the same show anytime you've ever seen them?
It pretty much is. I mean, I've seen the YouTube clips and stuff like that. But
I've seen them once, but everybody I've talked to that has seen them 1,000 times, dude, they always change it up. It's different every time. All right, if you say so.
Well, they're definitely playing more covers this time around. And killing it. Just killing it with the covers, man.
Nice.
They sound so good. I'm gonna just skip to the meat and potatoes. Knowing Steel Panther and the way those gentlemen are, they love their women.
Well, they live up to the hype.
But I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, they love women in all forms, sizes, shapes, ages.
Right.
So in my mind, I really thought that they were gonna not give me two looks, blah blah blah. But I tell you what, those guys were some of the nicest guys that I had met in the days of them doing meet and greets. They were all very cool. The drummer Styx was saying, hey man, did you bring your own drum head? Do you want me to sign that? I said, no, I bought one of the ones from out there. And he was like, oh, that's really cool. And everybody just really cool. And you've seen I don't even know if I posted it. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
You did. I saw the drum head.
Right. But when I met Buck Cherry, when I met Great White, I did a picture.
Oh yeah.
I did that with Steel Panther too. That was freaking so much fun. So much fun. Those guys thought it was funny. So we started watching the show, and I tell you, I know it's going to sound like a broken record, I had to tap out early. There were so many people, dude. And since we did the meet and greet before their set, by the time we were coming out, the place was jammed. There was a sold out show, and I have not seen many sold out shows, but to say that Steel Panther was the sold out show,
crazy. So did they save you a front row? Like
they did not. It's because it's general admission. It's freaking Cincinnati stadium seating, man. And there's just nowhere to go.
I hear you.
If I had my druthers, I would have had a tag team partner and say, hey, wait up front.
Right.
But we ended up back by the back bar, man. It was just like,
I'm going to be honest, not my least favorite place to be. I kind of enjoy the bar seats, a lot of shows.
I don't mind the bar seats either, but dude, I had butts in my face. I was like, I had her. We were literally near the back of the club, and there was a little chair, not a chair, like a couch thing.
Okay.
So she was standing on the couch behind me because literally between people watching the show and people wanting to get drinks, it was asses and elbows the whole night.
Huh. And I'm just going to throw this out here. I've known you for 30 some years. This is the first time that I've ever heard you complain about asses in your face. Ever.
Well, there's that.
Right.
When they look like your ass, then yeah, then I have an issue with it.
See, I got an issue with that. Yeah. That I have an issue with.
So yeah, so that was a good time had by all. If you get a chance to see Steel Panther, go see him.
And you will have a chance because they play everywhere all the damn time.
Right. Wow. What do you got up your sleeve there, my brother?
We've got everybody's favorite Nickelback coming up on the 15th. That's what we got going on.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I know you hate me usually when I do this.
Yes.
But Lizzie Hale just started a live feed, so I was wanting to see if that was going to pop up. Maybe she's not doing it.
One of my top favoriteest concert experiences ever was Hailstorm and Evanescence and Chevelle. I can't remember who else, but oh my God, that was a good show. Jesus.
I want
to see Hailstorm. Go see them. They just kill it.
I missed them last time they were here. I was bummed about that. Anyway, sorry. Please go on.
Yeah, so we've got Nickelback. I choose not to be in the Nickelback hating camp. So we're going to do that on the 15th. At some point after that, we've got Stone Temple Pilots outside. That'll be a good time. I wonder.
Didn't you see STP not too long ago?
No. We had tickets. We've had tickets since the last time we did a show. We saw Scott Weiland with Velvet Revolver, but we have not seen the Stone Temple Pilots.
Okay. So when you had tickets, it was still for this upcoming show.
Right. Yeah. That we bought those like the day.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're excited about that one. I wonder if I take my little Zoom recorder in, if I could get some decent audio. I think I might have to try that.
So you have down here Ford to stop making all cars except Mustang.
Yeah, that's, you probably haven't heard about that maybe, but a couple days ago, Ford Motor Company announced that they are going to stop production on every passenger car except the Mustang. They're still going to do trucks, still going to do SUVs, no cars except the Mustang.
What?
That's what I said.
The Mustang is one of their best ones, isn't it?
So that's the one they're going to keep. The only one they're going to keep is the Mustang. Everything else.
Oh, I read it wrong. My bad.
Nope. So if you want a Taurus, buy it now.
Who wants a Taurus? Buy a Mustang.
That's why they're going to quit making them.
Buy a friggin' Mustang.
Right. But yeah, every single passenger car except the Mustang out the window. So by trucks, they're bringing the Ranger back. So by SUVs, no cars, just the Mustang, which makes sense to me, but still just feels crazy.
Hey, you know who else we got to give a shout out to?
Do tell.
Producer Vinny. Vinny's got a lot going on in his life right now. He's working his butt off, and he's got some other stuff. Vinny, I just finished off my beer. Otherwise, I would toast you to great success in all you do. Hope everything goes well for you.
Right. Good times for producer Vinny.
Good man. Producer Vinny came and saw Wizard of Oz the other night.
I heard you were in a play.
Did we take a picture of that? No,
yes. You guys posted a couple.
Did he?
You guys posted a couple on the Faceplace.
Because I don't think I had my phone because I was in costume. I didn't have my phone on me.
The great and powerful Oz. Can you take a picture?
Vinny, yeah. Vinny, if you're watching, if you're listening.
He just got tuned in. He should.
I see that. Post that picture we gotta give him and producer Lisa posting rights, I think, because we were way lax in doing that.
Well, we do sort of suck. However, speaking of the whole damn crew, I have, of course, 805 Inc. Producer Lisa supposedly is going to get some 805 Inc.
Is she really?
Yeah. The little hands on the clock. It's on her list, she said.
Check the hands on the clock.
Right. It's us. We have to shame Vinny until he is tattooed purple.
Has he got any ink?
Well, you would have to ask him. I'm looking at his picture right now and I don't see it. Well, wait, no, don't see any ink on that picture right there.
All right, where are we at? We are. I need another beer. So pop this down and
how fast can you sprint? Because I can play this thing that will get us part of the way there.
The one that you were
grumpy one. Yes.
All right, do that.
You ready to get your sprint on?
Get off my lawn! Spike and Drew! Get off my lawn! Spike and Drew!
So now the problem is, it's been February, I think, since we did a show. So much water under the bridge. And I've been so many things I've had in my head while we're on hiatus. God, I got to talk about this. Got to remember that. Got to do the other thing. The problem is, I just played the Grumpy song, and here I am all day today thinking, oh, I gotta talk about this. I got to talk about that. I got to talk about the other thing. And completely, once I start talking to Spike, there's nothing to be grumpy about. I'm the happiest guy on the block. So I got nothing to complain about.
You had no lawn moments?
I did before the show started, but then once we went to our goofy place, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Feedback.
Something's
in my ears.
I'll be on. I don't know.
Is it my ears? Maybe that's what it was.
So you get rehydrated?
Trying to think.
Good.
If I have any blaring get off my lawn moments.
I had one. I swear to God I had one, but I can't remember what it is. Do not know.
Okay. So I don't think they listen. So I think I'm okay talking about this.
Okay. Who are we talking about?
We're talking about my neighbors across the street.
Row.
They have their own driveway. They have their own curb. And for whatever reason, every once in a while, they will park their pickup on our side of the street by the curb.
Gotcha.
And that drives me crazy.
It's the small things with you.
It's not a small thing.
Interesting you should bring that up.
Keep chewing. What are you doing?
Interesting you should bring that up, because just yesterday I came home and there's a guy with a pickup and a great big lawn service trailer parked almost entirely across my driveway. So I looks to myself and I says, Self, how the hell are we going to get in our driveway? And the truck's running, but nobody's home. So I lay on the beep beep. Nobody goes up. Now I'm getting a little frosty. So I go down to the crazy lady's driveway.
Right.
Pull in, turn around. I was like, well, screw this. And I just drive up over my tree row into my driveway. And I'm looking back to the truck, and sure enough, as soon as I get out to go chew some butt, he pulls out.
Nothing worse than having him pull out at the last minute, huh?
My own lawn, to have a get off my lawn moment was not lost on me.
Nothing that worse than having him pull out at the last minute, huh?
Well, it saves heartache. That last minute pullout will save some heartache, so I appreciated that. But I was grumpy. Did you see that Amazon now is going to start delivering to your trunk?
They're not delivering to my trunk.
Too much junk back there?
Too much junk in the trunk.
Yeah, supposedly to get away with the in front of the door thieves, there's some app that will let them pop your trunk, put your box in, and off they go.
Box.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a hard no for me.
Just like the inside the door Amazon thing, that also a hard no.
Yeah, I would like to think that it would work, but too many variables.
My Doberman would be a big one.
Yeah, the dog, the trusting of the guy dropping off, the trusting of someone following him and knocking him out and then going into my house. It's just
I never
too
thought of
many.
that one, but yeah, I know you've thought of that one before. You're just really suspicious.
I'm not the only one, man. That one's been in the news too.
Well, you live in a. I was going to say you live in a more crime-ridden area than I do, but we just have had a lot of like 3 shootings.
Boy, ain't that been the truth as of late?
Wow. Well, yeah, you've got a longer, deeper history in your area.
Stefan Clark and Brooke Amanis and D'Angelo. Woofa.
Oof. I did think of Al Cowens today, though. It might not have been a white Bronco, but it was
a white trailer.
Yeah. There you go.
Right.
Speaking of trailer trash, everybody's favorite America's Dad is no longer everybody's favorite America's Dad, right?
Yeah, I skipped that one on purpose.
All right, well, we'll leave him alone.
No, go ahead. It's okay. I just
fun.
I skipped it on purpose, man. I just was not feeling that.
All right. Well, we don't
it's a sucky deal. No, you opened it. Yeah, nice. Open it up. Go ahead, talk about it.
Got found guilty.
Say again.
Bill Cosby finally got found guilty of sexual assault after I don't know how many trials and juries, and it turns out apparently that it was Bill's own statements in his deposition that got him busted this time. Talking about giving women quaaludes.
Say that again.
Apparently freely admitted in his depositions before trial he talked about giving women quaaludes. Jury said, why?
He did say that?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, he's 85 or some shit. I'm sure he's senile. He can't remember what not to say. Bill, shut up. What?
I wish I could say what you wrote in the sidebar on our show notes. We can't say that.
Meme. I think we can post it to Facebook. So tune in there and it gets a little funnier.
We got to see, and I don't know if we've talked about this or not. We need to try a way to record one of these and do after hours where we say whatever we want, we play whatever we want, but it's private.
Oh, we can do that. It probably cost us $1, but we can do that.
You know what? I don't think it would.
Well, I hope.
Now that I think about it, we could do it to where we invite people the way I invite you into here, and then I can just mute everybody, and we can do the show.
Oh, I like that.
We might have to try that sometime.
That would be fun. We've talked about that for the crew.
We have
after hours. I can only imagine how good it'd be if we didn't have to censor ourselves.
Right. All right, so we did get off on lawn. We did the Ford. We did the Cosby. I got a little new segment I want to try. I don't have any theme music yet or whatever. We're going to just give this a shot. I think we kind of maybe touched on this at one point in time, but I'm going to bring it back because I found a cool website. Cool. I bring to you now, ladies and gentlemen, and my esteemed partner, This week in music. Dun, 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 dun.
This week in music. I like this. I've actually considered trying to figure out how to do this segment, and apparently you've done it.
Don't try to take steal my stuff, steal my thunder.
Nope.
Right. April 27th, 1951, a famous guitarist was born in Brooklyn, New York. Who was it?
April 27th, 1951, Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to go with James Marshall Hendricks.
He's back in the New York groove.
Oh, really? Ace Frehley?
That would be Ace Frehley of Kiss.
There you go.
1968. This duo releases Mrs. Robinson from the Graduate soundtrack. Who am I speaking of?
That would be Simon and Garfunkel.
Exactly. 1979, number one single on This Day in Rock, or the single went number one of 1979, April 27th. The song that I'm not talking about that she did is Call Me. This song is Heart of Glass. What is the performer?
That would be the performer's Deborah Harry. The band is Blondie.
Perfect. I like that. So that's pretty good stuff. April 28th, 1990, Guns N' Roses leader Axl Rose marries Erin Everly on this day in music history. The daughter of the Everly brothers, Don Everly. They were married at the Cupid's Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas. They divorced, however, in 1991, January of 91, after 9 months of a rocky marriage. 1999, shock rocker Marilyn Manson cuts short his concert in Des Moines, Iowa, and abruptly walks off the stage when he realizes someone stuck a large yellow smiley face on one of his stage props. The resulting rowdiness ends in 23 arrests.
That I love that for so many reasons, but making Marilyn Manson get pissy and walk off stage just makes me giggle.
Have you seen any video of Marilyn lately?
A little bit with the short hair and the.
Marilyn's getting along with Big Boys Club like you and me.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's kind of a funny thing to see.
Not having sweet dreams anymore.
So in 1973, however, and this is a pivotal point in music. Pink Floyd's album Dark Side of the Moon goes to number one on This Day in Rock. It spent a record-breaking 741 weeks on the top 100 album charts, selling over 20 million copies worldwide. 741 weeks in the top 100.
You know, and I knew it was huge. I didn't know it was 741, but that is just absolutely insane. And even more so insane now because the attention span of the country is about a nanosecond.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember, and I think we've talked about mine, do you remember when you first heard that album?
Dark Side of the Moon. I have a lot of firsts in my head, but not that one. Wheel in the Sky, I remember the first time I heard that.
From Journey?
Yeah. Amanda by Boston. I was like, wow, that can't be a new Boston song. And
Were you with us?
No, this was when I was still in Seattle.
Oh.
Dark Side of the Moon, it's just like it's never not there for me.
Dark Side of the Moon for me was pretty cliche. It was a Saturday working at Hardee's while I was in high school. I think I was a senior in high school. And a bunch of people were going to go over to a guy's house. I don't know. I wish I could say his name. Because I know you know him. I think you know him. I can't think of how I can sugarcoat it, so I'm not going to say it right here. Let me text. Do you have your texting device next to you?
I do have my texting device next to me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing this out of respect because I don't know if this guy is still around.
I wonder if
I talk to you mainly on. Hang on.
That I do know who you're talking about. And while you're texting, interestingly enough, Dark Side of the Moon, not a lodged in memory, but The Wall, I completely remember the first time I heard that, which is weird because there's no way in the world I should be able to remember.
Oh, Vinny, post that picture. That's funny. He sent it to us in the thing.
Yeah, in the chat. Yeah, did you send me a message?
No, I haven't. I got sidetracked because I saw that
a squirrel.
I saw that he sent the thing. All right. Do you see that picture? Vinny wants to puff the Magic Dragon and listen to vinyl records with Spike.
I do see that, and that would be 805 After Hours show for sure.
There, I just sent it to you, the name.
Yes, I do.
So we went to his house.
Gotcha.
A bunch of us went to his house after we closed up Hardee's.
Please God, tell me you took Munchies with you.
I don't recall that offhand, but I do recall a bunch of us in the hot tub. And he played this, and we smoked some weed. And then somehow my dad got involved.
What?
I can't remember if I called him because I needed a ride home.
Dude, I'm too.
I was in a lot of trouble, I think, that night.
And Dark Side of the Moon came out in 73, 71.
Well, it hit number one in the U.S. in 73. So, man, it had to have been close in there.
Yeah. So you had probably been working for probably all of a day and a half because you were still letting the cat shave you by licking milk off your face. You couldn't have been more than 15.
What are you talking about?
How old you would have been when this would have happened? No, you were.
I didn't listen to it when it was released.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense now.
I'm saying the first time I heard it was.
Okay. That makes
what had happened was.
Allegedly, what had occurred.
Allegedly. No, yeah, this was about 80. I think it was 85, 86.
That makes me feel a lot better now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ironically, on April 30th of 1988, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon drops out of the Billboard 200 chart for the first time in 725 weeks.
That's just insane.
It would be back, it says.
That is insane.
So there you go. That's this day in rock history.
It'll cost us $50 to get a sounder for that spot now, but we need to do that.
Yeah, we keep talking about it. We might need to pull the trigger on it sooner than later because I think we would sound way better if we were able to be stealing people's music. I don't know.
I have a lead on that. I think I know what we need to do.
Gotcha.
It cost us a couple bucks, but not as many as we thought.
Okay. We're at time wise. Okay.
We have time for a quiz if you want to do one.
I don't think we need to talk about the world's oldest spider.
That was pretty crazy, I'm telling you.
This is why we have producers, man. We got to the stuff you and I come up with is
Well, our producers need to lay off the beam, apparently.
Right. So, do I have these counted down? Go ahead and play the thing real quick.
My brother Spike is trying to nicely mention that we're doing a spot.
So, we're going to kind of go a little loosey-goosey with the format, only because I wanted a reason to get some of these songs on a list. The only reason that I could figure out to get some of these songs on the list is to say that in passing, either last week or sometime this weekend, I heard that Kanye was putting out a new album.
Oh, my God.
So this Spotify list will be published as soon as we get done with the countdown, but I give to you songs I would rather listen to than the new Kanye album.
Can I interrupt you just for a quick second?
Of course.
Kanye today was quoted as saying,
I saw this. Go ahead.
"Oh
Yeah.
my God, slavery was a choice."
What?
Can I
Please.
don't have enough fingers to count off the number of things that are wrong with that statement. But apparently slavery was a choice, and Kanye thinks Trump is the second coming of Christ. I'll just leave it out there for y'all to say whatever.
So I give to you the songs that I would rather listen to than Kanye's new album coming out.
Gotcha.
What I'm going to do is I will give you the name of the song. We'll see if my buddy can figure out the artist.
OBKB.
And yeah, I didn't. I screen capped the Spotify list, but it's not numbered.
Okay.
Let me just, because I'm like,
every song I've ever heard I know is possible on this list.
I'm a tall boy and a half in, so one, I have to pee like crazy, and two, I already feel, because with the oral surgery that I've had, I don't eat a whole lot. I've lost a pretty good amount of weight. Still can lose some more because I still got a little beer gut going. But I find that when I drink, it hits me really fast now.
So you're a cheap date, and I respect that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. For some reason, I picked 22 songs.
Let's do it. Let's do it, my brother.
I mean, I didn't pick 20. I didn't pick 15. I didn't pick 22.
Didn't go for 25.
And I'm going to try to... Yeah, I don't need the keyboard, do I? So coming in at number 22 is a cover song of a song that you and I hold very true and dear to our hearts for pretty much one specific reason. The song is called, let me back up a second. It is done by one of the artists of today, and it's a song called Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
That would be Poison.
Not the version I'm talking about. I said,
I got the cover. So I'm supposed to come up with the cover version.
Who did? That's why I said, listen to me, my brother. That's why I said it's an artist from today that did a cover version. What is the name of that artist? And you don't know it.
I don't know.
Cyrus.
What?
Yes.
Oh, alrighty. There you go.
Coming in at number 21. This is from back in the day a little bit. I can't hint, so I'm going to give you the name of the song, and you might get it. Knock 3 times.
On the ceiling, if you want.
Twice on the pipes. If the answer is no.
We've been doing this show for 2.5 years. That mic stand finally came in handy.
Right. Finally got a good sounder out of it.
There you go. Tony Orlando and Don did
There you go. Top 22 songs I would rather listen to than Kanye's new album. Coming in at number 20. This guy's from Colorado. The song is about Colorado. Don't lose your head. It's Rocky Mountain High.
Well, that's got to be Crazy John Denver.
That would be Crazy John Denver.
Who said, is this plane upside down? Is that the other one? Oops.
Top 22 songs of what I want to hear instead of Kanye's new album. Coming in at number 19. Now you and I like her a lot. We liked her back in the day more specifically, but she went a little crazy, kind of like all the women that we've ever met. The song is called Vibology.
Vibology. Oh, isn't that Janet Jackson?
She was on a little show called American Idol.
American Idol. Oh, I don't think it's really.
Say it.
I was thinking it was my favorite new The Voice judge.
Opposites Attract.
Oh, opposite Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul at number 19 of the top 22.
Paula will do double.
At the top 22 songs I'd rather listen to than Kanye's new album. Coming at number 18, this is another oldie. by a little duo. Again, I'm asking for the duo, not the Poison one. The song is
Okay.
called Your Mama Don't Dance.
Oh, that would be Brownsville Station.
Wrong. Loggins and Messina. Nice try.
What? What?
That's you're thinking of Smoking at the Boys Room.
Yes, I am. Damn
Yes,
it.
he is.
Damn it.
Coming in at number 17. You not a chance you know either of these. I don't think you know either one. Number 17 on my top 22 list of songs I'd rather hear than Kanye's new album is Ignition Remix by R. Kelly.
Yeah, there's no way in hell. I know the chorus, but there ain't no way I was going to hit that.
Coming in at number 16, another one I think you have no chance at. It's a song called California Girls by Gretchen Wilson. It isn't a cover of the Beach Boys or David Lee Roth song. She did her own song called California Girls, which
Remember that.
can we just take a moment and say, if you're writing a song about California girls, I'm fine with that.
Right.
But you know that there's been 2 bands that did a song called California Girls. Why are you doing a song called California Girls?
And furthermore, if you're Gretchen Wilson, just do Redneck Woman wearing a halter top and a pair of jeans, and that's all we need anyway.
Done and done.
Done
Coming
and
in
done.
at number 15, we're going a little bit more modern. A little bit more modern. God damn it. This is I don't think you're gonna know this one either. This song called Sugar We're Going Down.
Huh. I think I've said it a few times,
Right.
but I don't know that I know who it is.
Band's called Fallout Boy.
I know the name.
Gotcha. I'm going to ask this, and I know the answer you're going to say, and I know the answer that you're going to do. Listen to the Spotify playlist when I post it, please. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Coming in at number 14, this guy collaborated with Rick James on a little ditty called Party All the Time.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. My girl likes to.
Right.
Put a radiator
in her butt. That's a good one, though.
There was a poll, right?
In her butt.
In her butt. That would be Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
It was me.
Mundo.
Spike. It was Eddie.
If you're just joining us, hi, where the hell have you been? And we're going through the top 22 songs I'd rather listen to than Kanye. This playlist will be shared at the end of the show, so you can listen for yourself if this list is better than Kanye's new album.
And the answer,
you know, this next one, he was probably one that you liked, but kind of like Nickelback, he didn't really tell anybody he liked. It's a little song called "The Do Run Run."
The do run run, and my heart stood still. Sean,
say it.
Sean,
say it. There it is, Sean Cassidy.
The fact that I know that, my manhood is shriveled.
Sean Cassidy was the Nickelback of the day.
Oh, isn't that the dang truth? And his big brother was the Nickelback of the day before.
Right, right. That's perfect.
Oh my God. I don't know how she did it, but Alexa just said 2 things that you'll hear on the tape, which doesn't exist anymore, but she's been muted the whole time and she just had to contribute to this conversation. I don't know why.
This trio you only usually know as a duo. And they're chicks. And they did a little song called Let's Talk About Sex.
Baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
All the good things and the bad
things.
That may be. I'm going to say Salt and Pepper.
Boom. That's my boy.
Boo.
That's my boy, Blue. I will let you answer the correct answer that you know it to be true.
This is going to be weird.
Right. There's a song called What I Like About You.
You hold me tight.
Right.
Right.
And who did that? Coming in at number 11.
Jay Giles, wasn't it?
Nope.
Nope.
You're talking the Romantics.
Oh, yes. The Romantics.
But
I just voice
when you tell me that you're going to listen to the Spotify list and don't, it's the 5 seconds of summer version that I want you to hear.
You know, and I knew, interestingly enough, I tried to taunt you 2 days ago with a list of covers.
Did you really?
Yeah, I posted it to Facebook and I tagged you 80 covers that
I saw that and I didn't get a chance to do it, but I wanted to do it.
I just reposted it in the 805 stream. So anybody out there, take this test and be honest about how you do. I missed 25 out of 80 some.
That's not bad. That's a good pull.
I was pretty proud of myself, but that one I think I knew was a cover, but I'm not real sure.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're up at the top 10 of the songs that I'd rather listen to than Kanye's new album. This was back in the 70s. I think people were kind of getting the swing out of folk, but they were still kind of in it. The song is called Spinning Wheel.
Oh, Spinning Wheel. I know this.
I'm going to take a drink while you think about it.
Oh my God, you better take 3 drinks while I think about this, but I know it. There's so many. Rubber Band Man shooting in my head now.
That's the Spinners.
Yeah, it is. And the best song they ever did. Oh, help me. Who is it?
Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Thank you. God, I'm just ashamed of myself now.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Papa Spike's going to get on you for that one, for not knowing that one.
He will own me for that one.
So do you see the recurring theme I got here? I mean,
every song that's not Kanye.
They're kind of cheesy. They're kind of fun.
Right.
Anything other than Kanye's new albums.
Right, yeah. So it's any song that Kanye West didn't do is eligible to be on this list.
So having said that, I'm going to give you number 9, which is a cover. I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Oh.
The band was big in the 80s.
Oh.
Did the Rolling Stones.
Clearly the Stones cover.
It was a video on MTV.
You know, I'm going to throw a weird dart at the wall and say Quiet Riot.
Devo. Quiet Riot. What is wrong with you?
Well, I just thought it would be the weirdest thing ever.
I know. But do you remember Devo's version?
No, I don't. And that was back when MTV sucked balls. So
no, that's when MTV was great. That's when MTV was great.
Well, if you say so.
Coming in at number 8. This guy was on General Hospital. Don't Talk to Strangers.
Rick Springfield.
Boom.
Boom. Rock and I saw Rick Springfield here in Sioux City one time. I pretty much had to keep her from crashing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So as metal as that chick is, you put Rick Springfield on stage and you got to pretty much shackle her ankles to the ground to keep her from crashing the stage.
All right. We got like 6 more to left and I really got to pee. So we got to wrap this up.
Let's do it.
9, 8. Number 7. I'm going to say the name of the song. I have no idea what to give you for a clue, so I'm not going to let it linger too much. Midnight at the Oasis.
That would be Put Your Camels to Bed. That would be. Damn it! I know this. I know.
There.
Hey, thank you.
Coming in number 6. Another. He did the streak. He was kind of the. Huh?
Ray Stevens.
There it is. Misty did. Done by Ray Stevens. That's a good one. I'm glad that you got that one. That's a good one.
That was hot. You got to pee less now, don't you?
I just got to pee more because it pushed on my bladder. Coming in at number 5. She was a honey back in the day. She's not too bad now. She's more known for her musical that she was in, but this song is Let Me Be There.
Katie Tucker.
Olivia Newton-John. What movie was Tanya Tucker in, Knucklehead?
Well, I don't know. She was at the fair once that I saw her there.
We've talked about this song on this very program, and it's deep-seated meaning, for lack of better terms. I'm talking about a song that came out in the 80s called Gloria.
Oh, Gloria.
And I'm not talking about
The Doors.
the Doors. I'm talking about the other one.
That would be Kim Carnes?
Laura Branigan.
Same person.
Do you remember why that is a deep-seated meaning to one of the two of us?
Well, one of us probably had sex while this song was playing once.
That's when I lost my virginity to.
I
hate it. I hate it.
A half point.
I hate it. I hate that has got to be in my head.
I couldn't hear any music when I lost mine, but that's okay.
Number 3, I'm going to just give you because it's actually a shout out to Papa Spike. And you've seen when he's gotten on a roll.
Oh, yeah.
When he posts songs.
Yep, and I love it.
He loves this song, and he posts it almost every time he posts songs.
Okay.
I get off on it.
Tony.
Yes.
Tony Joe White.
Yes, you got it. Oh my God, dude. Oh, he's gonna love that you got that, I think.
Yeah, well, I've
awesome,
listened to it a few times in the last couple of years.
That is so great. He loves
and the whole deal.
He loves that song.
It's a great tune.
And the guy's voice is just, beyond compare.
It's no moon dance, but it's a damn good song.
Coming in at number 2, you have mentioned this guy on our list. The song is called I Can Feel Your Heartbeat.
It's David Cassidy.
The Partridge Family, yes.
Yep, David Cassidy singing lead for the Partridge Family.
Coming in at number 1.
Wait. I know you got to pee. Name 2 other people in the Partridge Family.
In the Partridge Family?
Yeah.
Susan Day and something Jones.
All right, Shirley
and Danny
Jones.
Bonaducci.
There you go. You got a hat trick. You're good.
There you go. Okay. Number 1. It's gonna be May. Because it's May 1st. I had to go with that one.
Tina Turner?
It's gonna be May. Are you kidding me right now?
That's the shittiest impression ever. What is it?
You haven't seen the meme of It's Gonna Be May?
No, I haven't, and I've been paying attention lately.
Nuts. In sync. It's gonna be me.
Oh, did you see the NSYNC tell-all today?
No.
Oh, who we knocked boots with in the 90s? I haven't read the article yet, but it's some Spice Girl or other. I was not shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
Outstanding. Hey, look.
Outstanding. Oh, we know what? I got to fire up my thing here because you're going to do an outro, and then I got to do one.
I'm not doing it. Oh, God. Yeah.
Remember?
Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return your stewardesses to their upright position. Party at 408 Burley. Always do good deeds. Something. What was the other thing?
Play with people.
Make good choices, do good deeds. I'm Spike.
I'm Drew. 805 Live with Spike and Drew. Copyright 2018. All rights reserved.
Do not consume 805 Live unless you are over the age of consent in your jurisdiction. Do not consume 805 Live if it is not legalized in your jurisdiction. Do not operate heavy machinery within 5 hours of consuming 805 Live. Immediately discontinue use of 805 Live if your pots or you develop an egg. Do not consume 805 Live if you are allergic to it or one of its ingredients. Side effects may include, but not limited to, increased libido, decreased libido, hot flashes, fear, loathing, Las Vegas, inability to form complete sentences, increased ability to detect ES, sore sides, sore insides, new insights. 805 Live is not responsible for any weight gain, increased alcohol